Happy Sunday. Welcome into another Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 live stream. Welcome to Derry as we prepare to make our second flight, or no, sorry, this is the fourth flight, I believe, in our Lucky Charm series that Irishman has put together on New Sky. So this flight is Derry into Shannon. And I will say this, I watched the first 4 episodes of the new show, Welcome to Derry, that's on Max, or HBO, whatever you want to call it, and damn, it's fun. It's a good time. Yesterday's episode ended in a cliffhanger, so, well, not yesterday's, but the one I watched yesterday, which was from last week, ended in a cliffhanger, and I'm super excited to see what the next episode is going to bring. I think that's tonight, right? I think it's Sundays, so we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I can watch it tonight if it is tonight. It's been really good. Very happy with that series, and super excited to get this flight going as well. So I wasn't going to change the time of day, but I mean, like, I really like doing live weather. I really do. So that's what we're doing today. However, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than I normally do, and that is we're going to be using GSX as well. As you can see, GSX is connected currently to the aircraft. And we're going to let Beyondatc kind of hopefully do its thing with that and hope that everything goes well. Crashing Leo, welcome in. Where are we today? Let me spawn in. Oh boy, well, okay, so if you, Leo, if you do any of your shenanigans, I will kill multiplayer. We will just not do multiplayers. No more shenanigans. You did good yesterday. No shenanigans today. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the cockpit, get things going. This flight isn't too terribly bad, I don't believe. I can't remember what the nautical miles are. Let's go up here to briefing panel real quick and take a look. Let's go ahead and fetch the flight plan. And this is 33 total times, so that's not bad at all. Okay, so let's go over here to the tablet. And we're going to click on Settings, Sim Settings. I'm going to go ahead and grab the ISIS right away so I don't forget. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and tap and import this jazz here. It's going to change that over. And then we're going to go over to weight and balance, and we're going to load the aircraft, insta-load that guy up here at the top. Let's go and sync all this jazz and calculate it. Okay, that's all good to go. Let's go up here to the top. Let's go to external powers on, battery 1, 2, and then let's get those pumps rock and rolling here. IRSs are going to be alive. Crew supply, strobes, beacon, wing, navs, start the APU. Emergency exit lights, no smoking, seatbelt sign, and start the APU. That's all working. Let's swing on down here to the bottom. We're going to go over to config, manual failures, navigation, scroll on down, IRS 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have all those connecting. We'll get Beyondatc momentarily. Let me go ahead and start up New Sky as well so we get that all connected. All right, it's cooking. And then over to the FMC, waiting for that, for the op to disable there. Okay, got that in it, and request the flight plan. We are EIN, flight number is 177. Cost index today is 12. And cruising up to flight level 200. So yeah, a nice little short hop. Alright, we can go ahead and get rid of that briefing panel for now. Over here to the left-hand side, let's send this over to the McDo. Go back to this main screen and send that over to the McDo ground services and verify that's looking good. Crashing Neil says, wait for me, where's everyone? It is Sunday, and typically Sundays don't do so well on the stream because, people go to church, people do their thing, so, whoa, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? That was weird. We'll eventually get some people rolling in here, but yeah, Sundays are typically a little on the slower side on the channel. Let's go ahead and we're gonna pick runway 26. I wonder what the hell that click was. That was weird.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh, okay. Beyondatc connected. That's weird. GSX connected. Go to the arrival, and we're expecting runway 24 into Shannon this morning, or evening. I guess it'd be here in Shannon. And insert that guy. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go to the GSX menu so I don't forget, because P2 had reminded me. Interrupt the pushback. Bypass pin inserted. Custom. Let's see. We're going to Ignore, let's see, no pushback raise. We don't want to raise that. Save that. Okay. Okay, I don't know why it's starting pushback. We don't want pushback yet. We haven't got freaking clearance. Okay, let's get our tower, and let's get... Oh, why? Why GSX just randomly started connecting? Let's see, Barry, welcome in. Sim Update 4 Beta. Yes, Sim Update 4 Beta. 060, runway center line. 2165. What gate are you at? There's no gate here. Why is it lifting?
Climb flight level 060 on runway center line. Then expect radar vectors or not.
I have gate. I have custom plane.
Shamrock 177.
Oh, hold on. Whoops. I don't want to do that. I hit the wrong button. That's why. Whoops. That's my bad. Alright, we'll let them low for pushback and engine start. 2165 for the squawk. That's all good. I guess we're ready for pushback. At this point, let's verify that's all disconnected. Up here at the top, APU bleed is available. External power is disconnected. That's what that click was. Okay. Well then, since GSX wants to get us out of here, let's go ahead and request our pushback.
Shamrock 177, ready for departure. Runway 26.
I guess we're not, well...
Shamrock 177, you are nowhere near 26. Why in the world are you asking for departure clearance?
Sorry, my bad.
Roger that. Shamrock
My bad.
177.
Okay, let's go ahead and let's get our crap going here with 6,000 feet with first officer. Start flight. Alright, let that just do its thing for a couple seconds. Can you see me? Right there. Yep, you're right there. Okay, so we're waiting for first officer to load on in, do its thing. I don't understand why it jumped the gun. Why GSX jumped the gun? That's weird. Alright, well, we're waiting for a couple more seconds here. We're not ready fully for pushback. System 1, PWS. That's up. That's the start. Okay.
Whether at departure is
That was really weird.
clear. No significant changes since dispatch. The departure runway length is 6,500 feet.
Alright, let's go and request our pushback engine start.
Shamrock 177, ramp 3, request pushback.
V speeds are
That was really weird. I don't understand. I like that it comes up now, but... Alright. Continue pushback. Face the north. So you want to have the nose to the left.
in the event of an issue before V1.
Release the parking brake, it says. Welcome in, Will. Happy Sunday to you. Alright, just waiting for our first officer to do a thing, and then we'll go ahead and release the parking brake. Let's go and do our messages, I guess, while we're waiting.
Any issues, I'll fly, and you run the checklist.
It's very, very weird. Very, very, very weird. So I said in Discord yesterday that I'll continue using GSX until I get my first CTD. When I get my first CTD, I'm out.
No questions.
Irishman, welcome in. We're doing Derry to Shannon, which is the fourth leg, I think, right? Fourth leg in the Irishman's tour, in the Lucky Charms tour. Seatbelt sign on. Waiting
Cockpit
for.
preparation.
Okay. Morning. Let's see how many times I can crash this time. Let's try not to crash. Will Irish? Jeez, Leo.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
Alright, going through the flows right now. Let's get all the flows completed.
Altimeters.
We'll have to do a
Zero. Niner.
what's it called?
FMGS.
Set.
What's the word I'm looking for? The
On.
where you're
Takeoff
taxiing
sequence.
on the runway.
V1, 1, 2,
I can't
7,
remember what the word is.
VR, 1, 2, 7, V2, 1, 3, 1.
Checked.
Doors.
I hope you're in your Walmart red ones. That was pretty good, Will.
On.
And beacon lights on. Alright, engine start flows. Let's do that now. And push back, release the parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start at will. Start will. Engine number 1 starting up. So we get our walkers doing their thing. Oh, look at that. We're both pushed back at the same time. That's hilarious. Are you in the FENIX or are you in the Builds 319? We already got the ban Will. I mean, geez, you already got the ban Leo. Boy, names are just going to be a problem today, I guess. Names are going to be a major problem. Wait, I'm pushing first. Well, we're both pushing. We're going to both hit each other. Alright, engine number 1 is coming on board.
Engine 1 started.
Alright, engine 1's available. Engine number 2's next. Let's get that going. I forgot the clock. And flaps 1 for departure? No, flaps 3. Wow. Flaps 3.
All aircraft be
And up 4.
QNH0984.
Okay, cool. I don't know why we were facing north, though.
Please set parking brake.
Parking brake.
Unlocking
I guess we're
gear.
facing east now. We're going to end up turning the other direction. That's a sight you don't want to see. I think I faced the wrong way.
Engine 2 started.
No, it would have been west then. Yeah, I don't know. Phoenix 19, there's no in each. Alright, GSX is doing his thing for the disco. So there's another new career add-on. I'm gonna look at a little bit during our cruise today. I stumbled upon it on Reddit today.
Disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Looks interesting.
Engine stabilized.
Looks interesting.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Our engines are good. All call here. Let's go on down here. Take off config.
Set.
All looking grand.
ECM
And
status.
taxi to the runway.
Shamrock 177, ready to taxi to the active.
Lights.
Beat it, Leo. You're facing the wrong way.
Trim.
It said face north. It should have been
Taxi via Bravo.
backtrack. That's what I'm looking for. P2,
Runway
welcome in.
26 taxi via Bravo. Shamrock 177.
All right. Parking brake released. Oh, parking brake. Set parking brake.
Parking
All right.
brake on.
Thought they were. Thought they cleared us. All right, Leo's going. Yeah, I should have been facing that direction. Suppose I can just take this one. The fire. What's it called? Runway fire axis. They clear us yet? All right, get the hell out of here, people.
Parking brake off.
All right, let's go. We're just gonna take the fire axis here. Now that I'm here, do we need to ban Leo? He's been good so far. He's been
Flight
good.
control
He's
test.
wait, what? He's been good so far. He's been good. Oh shoot! Taxi lights on. Okay. Let's see if we can get 100, or I mean a 10 on the flight today.
Full forward. Full back.
All right, we're going to runway 26, right? Yep, 26.
Flaps.
Set.
Here's Leo. We're gonna hold for Leo. We'll let Leo. We'll let Leo do its thing.
Engine
Go ahead, Leo.
Set.
We'll watch you take off.
ECAM memo.
Take
We'll
off.
watch Leo take off.
PWS.
Auto.
Cleaning the cat litter box on and off in chat, except if you need Leo banned. Oh, that's great. All right, so for those who are in chat who are members, you have two new emotes in there. You have the emojis, I should say. You have ban Leo, and then you have man Lex. So that means when we're doing toga in the FENIX, that's man Lex. I did the litter box yesterday, or no? Did I do it Friday? I did it Friday. Yeah, I think I cleaned the litter box on Friday. Waiting for. Okay, there we go. APU. All right, Leo's doing his turnaround. don't see any lights on, Leo. Did you forget your lights? I hear the spool up. Leo's hauling ass with no lights. I'm sure that's just a multiplayer issue. Bye-bye. Alright, throttle's coming up. Very good rotation, Leo. Very, very nice. Well done. Now, Leo, are you flying with a laptop? You know, are you using Flight Sim on a laptop? Is that what I was reading in Discord? I used a gaming laptop for many, many years. So when I got out of PC gaming in the early 2000s, I think it was. Took a couple of years off, became a console gamer for a while, and then I got back into PC gaming and ended up buying what's it called? I ended up buying a Steam box, right? Alienware Steam box. It was really good. I loved it. But then I got a gaming laptop from Alienware, and had a blast using that. Leo says no, he's on PC. Oh, you're on PC. Okay, I thought.
Takeoff runway.
Oh no, it's what's his name? He's on a laptop, I think.
Set.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn around here.
Set.
Why is there no turnaround?
Cabin crew.
Notified.
All right, let's go and request a departure then.
Lights.
Shamrock 177.
Landing
ready
lights.
To go. Runway 26.
On.
APU.
Off.
Shamrock 177 Eglinton Tower.
All right, heading 260, so that's runway heading.
Fly heading 260, runway 26 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff.
Fly
Throttle coming up.
260, runway 26.
Time for that
Cleared for takeoff.
Manlex.
Shamrock 177.
Man flex. SRS.
All right, SRS.
Thrust set.
So we should get a turn to the left at some point here after departure. At least the weather isn't as frightful as it was, or it has been. A little cloudy.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear.
Gear up.
Those flaps 3 on departure is so weird. I have to pull back so much more. It's weird. God, so beautiful.
For 100 feet.
Contact Eglinton.
All right, first flaps up, so number 2.
Contact Eglinton
And heading
departure 123.625,
260.
Shamrock 177. Eglinton, Shamrock 177.
Eglinton.
900 feet.
Right? And flaps 1.
Eglinton departure identified. Climb to flight level 100.
We're climbing up to 200
Climb to flight
today.
level 100, Shamrock
And climb
177.
lever. Good.
Shamrock 177. Turn left. Heading 190.
190.
Turn left, heading 190, Shamrock 177.
Okay, good. And second notch of flaps are up. Spoilers are disarmed. Or sorry, speed brakes are disarmed. Or is it spoilers or speed brakes? What do you call it? Alright, there's Leo out there in the distance. Very good.
Flaps up.
Good solid departure out of Derry. Alright, coming up on 4,000 feet.
Spoilers.
Checked.
Gear.
Up.
And I guess we're going to standard pressure. Let's bring that nose up a little bit more.
Transition altitude.
Checked.
Checked. So doing that flight yesterday in the 350, I really missed I really missed First Officer. I will not buy it for first. I will not buy the 350 version of First Officer because I will not fly that plane very often. So there's a few things. So if you haven't been in Discord with us, I mentioned that I did a flight last night. We'll go AP on, and so I flew into San Francisco again. This time with the iFly, beyond ATC. And the performance was night and day. It was pretty crazy because like it was fine, like it worked. Definitely the performance is better. My issue though is the fact that I was able to use the same exact traffic settings with Beyond ATC and have much more consistent frame time with Beyond ATC than I did with you know, 350 versus the iFly. It was pretty crazy. All right, so we're going direct.
Cleared direct or none.
Good.
Watch the airspeed.
Sim on navigation.
Landing lights are off and taxi lights are off. Good, Grant. And then we're gonna go ahead and do what? What was I doing? There's something else I was about to do. Oh, yes, this button there. There we go. Perfect. Okay, on our way. Let's see what we got. Barry, let's see. Barry said, I'm flying on a laptop. Scheduled flight off to Cairo. Ooh, nice. This is a turnaround. You must have missed it. There is a turnaround. Oh, I didn't see the turnaround. Our friend Steven from Sri Lanka is on. Okay, so Barry, yeah. P2's got the man flex, and Leo can't see me, but I can see him. Do you not have nameplates on? I don't understand. Howdy from, what is it? KMBT. Oh, from Tennessee. Very, very nice. Welcome on in, Firebird. Be sure to hit the like button, is what Irishman says. What is the new career add-on? Oh, yeah. So let's look at that real quick here. We got a, how long is this flight? Speed air. 1740. We got a little bit of time. Okay. Let me pull it up here. It was kind of interesting. I haven't looked into it enough, so I gotta actually remember what the hell it's called. Let's see. Un momento, por favor. You know how stupid is Reddit doesn't pull up your history. Let's see, what the hell is it called? Okay, here we go. Okay, so here is the new one I found. It's called TI Flight. TI Flight. And I don't know very much about it. I just happened to stumble upon it this morning. So TI Flight, build your airline build your airline empire from scratch, manage fleets, explore routes, and dominate the skies. Live demo. Let's turn off the sound. So here's the menu and all that jazz. And it tracks it. It looks like it's all browser-based, very similar to New Sky. So it's only available right now for Flight Sim. There are 30,000 airports, 200 realistic aircrafts, and 195 countries. Now there is pricing. So there is a version, so free version, start your aviation journey with no restrictions, unlimited flight tracking, 3D replays. So you don't get... Hold on now. Basic flight, last 3 flights saved, buy and fly aircraft. You can get 3 aircrafts, cargo and passenger missions. I didn't know it was subscription based. 3-day elite trial. Upgrade anytime, 100% secure. I did not know this was... Okay, let's look at features here. So flight analyzer, live global map, compete and climb, 200... See, the thing is, like, what I don't understand is the following. What I don't understand is the following. The majority of this, with the exception of the stock, I guess, everything else is everything you can get with APL. For one-time purchase. And no one's using it, though. Okay, never mind. Let's see, global map, let's see. No one's on the global map. Unless it's broken, no one's on the global map. Yeah, no one's on the global map. So, I don't know. Never mind. I guess, take back what I said. I was interested because I didn't see this whole pricing thing. I didn't know there was a pricing point. But everything you can do with this thing, for the most part, it analyzes your flight with APL. You have a map, right? You can compete with the leaderboard. You have 200. You have crap load aircraft APL. There's no stock market, but you can't build your own company. So these 2 things you can't really do. But everything else you can do, and it's one-time purchase with APL. Or even, for the most part, everything in here, the company, I guess kind of like a stock market, not really, but there's compete, there's a global map, there's flight analyzer, and there's aircrafts, all within New Sky for free. Alright, never mind. Never mind. I wasted time on that. That's unfortunate. It looked interesting. Let's see, what do we got here? All fine and dandy until the 350 loads in. Please welcome in. How are we all doing? Doing great. Yeah, Barry, that was the add-on I was talking about, but I guess, yeah, it doesn't seem to be great. You landing in 2-4? Yes, 2-4 is what the expected landing runway is. Did someone say ban? No, please. Actually, I prefer the kind of company simulator than personal career builder like Flight Align. So you prefer the company build ones versus the personal ones? Yeah, why does it have to be a subscription? Yeah, that's my thing too. Does the Bravo come with a clamp for the desk? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And Leo's already on descent. Wow. See, I understand why some of them need a subscription-based. On-Air offers a lot of stuff, and I understand there's a lot of moving parts and their server costs and all that jazz. But I also feel that On-Air, they could probably get away with selling it for 30, 40 bucks one-time purchase, and that would probably be enough money to keep the servers running. Beyond ATC. APL. Right? I don't know the things behind the scenes when it comes to the financial aspect of Beyond ATC or APL, but I'm assuming it is fine. I'm assuming, right? Everything seems to be stable from their standpoints, continuous support and all that kind of jazz, so I assume everything's just fine from that aspect of it. But I don't know. Subscription stuff, you know my feeling on subscription. You really have to sell me on it to be worthwhile. And there's very few of them. Better blow On-Air out of water. Yeah, that's the thing. On-Air, I feel On-Air is the top dog when it comes to subscription-based career mode. And it's very reasonably priced. On-Air is very reasonably priced. Because what is the price of On-Air again? It's very reasonable price. I know that. Subscription, like for 60 bucks you get it for a year or something like that, right? Let's see. Yeah, so On-Air for 2 years at 72 euros. What's the math on euros? Conversion, I should say. $83. So $83. So that's whatever, I don't know, $4 a month. That's a hell of a deal. A hell of a deal. I bought the 6-month at one point. That's $24. Or $42 here for 3. So, like, if you do a month, it's really expensive. If you do 3 months, it's kind of expensive as well. I think 4 months is fine. Or $4 a month is fine. You know, a little bit cheaper as time goes on here. You know, you can save. What is that? What's the math here? You can save 20 some odd dollars or so if you buy a 2-year access. But yeah, I think On Air is the deal. There's a On Air Christmas challenge. Oh, that's just a challenge. What's that mean? Prepare for the On Air Christmas challenge. It's coming back. I wonder if they ever have Black Friday deals. Might be something to keep an eye on. Who has the scoop? RJ, you use it. Miss Deepex uses On Air, right? Has there ever been any Black Friday sales? I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been thinking about it definitely for a while. Let's see. Expect. Okay, we already got that going. Descent time. If you're gonna do it, yeah. P2, give me a free Bravo. Irishman likes the band Leo. It doesn't really look like it's. Hold on. It doesn't really look like it's mine. And On Air is 72 for 2 years. Yeah, I think the On Air pricing is very good. I've always said that. And I used it for the 6 months, and I used it a lot. But I ended up coming back to APL, or going back to APL. No reason why, honestly. No major reason. It's just that APL is more airline based, and that's kind of what I like. With On Air, my biggest thing was you can do airline, ops. Not your career stuff, but, well, you could do that too, but you can do your own airline ops. But I like to kind of jump aircraft to aircraft, obviously, and On Air really limits that ability. Also, it's more realistic into the aspect of, like, you got to fly from the same airport you landed at. You can move it, and use your virtual money and all that kind of jazz to do it. But I like to just fly everywhere and anywhere, I don't like the restrictions, and that's where On Air is not my cup of tea. I don't know if there's going to be a version 3. I'm sure there will be at some point, a version 3.0 of On Air, of APL. I'd be curious to know what they're going to add to it to make, to justify the price tag, if they do it. You can start right off with airlines, yeah, again, but like I said, it's more realistic. Which, for those who want it, you can do the same thing with APL as well, where you can have it set up. Allegedly, there's an elite subscription. What's the elite subscription? Is €10 a month? Which one? On Air? No, I don't think so, right? On Air only has they only have the one tier. Are you talking about the other one? The F tracker, or whatever, TI tracker or something, whatever it was called? Yeah, wasting my time. Wasting my time. But then there's like things like FS HUD that has career mode stuff as well. Like there's so many options out there. I feel like the competition to what you can offer has to be unique. And that's where Fly the Line was when they came out of the gate, very unique with the personal life aspect of things. It just is so limited. And even if you expand things where you don't get as many, you don't get as much XP, you don't get as many, you don't get as much money or whatever it be, it doesn't really add anything to it. The sim thing was cool because of the personal life, but outside of that, I'm waiting for them to add the cargo stuff, because I will use it when the cargo stuff's added back in, I think, for that. It'd be nice to have a second. I can always buy another APL account like J. Russ has. But I'd also just, pretend. Like I did with FedEx, I was flying in, the 319, etc. Descend to 080.
Descend to flight level 080, Shamrock 177.
Alright, we're gonna wait just a little bit longer for that. Okay, we do have to do our do our destination stuff. So that is QNH of 0997. Temperature is a blistering 7 degrees. The winds are 260 at 14. And the minimums are going to be 215. Man, I just got like super tired all of a sudden today. I slept okay last night, but I just got super tired all of a sudden. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start the descent. I hope we can create our own airline and compete with others for limited passenger demands and realistic weight settings in APL3. Would that be interesting? So I had asked APL way back when. I put a suggestion in there, like, you know, add-on suggestion. And I said what I'd like to see is historical airlines. And I had mentioned like Northwest Airlines because I was really into the Northwest Airlines stuff. Or I still am, but I mentioned that. And they said it's not something that their software does. And I remember what's his name? SimBrief World was in our stream a couple different times. I remember talking with them, and we talked about a feature. I don't remember what it was, but he said he was considering it as a possibility. How much is Flight Line? It's like $40 some. I want to say $40 or so. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Black Friday sale for it, honestly. Buff 1, the pilot clearly feels fatigued, but sticks on flying just to complete the stream. Yeah. That's me today. You know, like I really like the personal aspect. Like I said, I've been saying this from the beginning of Flight Line, is that if we found a way to combine both of those two pieces of software, Flight Line and APL, you'd have the ultimate career airliner software. I feel the ultimate one. It's like the perfect combination. The personal stuff is really, really cool. I like that it does monitor that because it's pretty realistic in that aspect. You know, pilots get tired. You do these flights, you do nonstop, you know, you do these long hauls or whatever it be, back to back to back flights, you're going to get tired. Think about if you've ever been on a long road trip, right? Your body just kind of, your eyes are tired, right? If you go to sleep and you get up 8 hours, 9 hours later, and you got to, do 3 other flights. Maybe there was noise at the hotel and you couldn't sleep very well, or maybe you just couldn't sleep, period. You're playing some new game. Right? You had some bad steak or something, and your stomach's not doing well, so you had a bad sleep that night. Maybe you're flying so much that you don't have time for your hobbies, right? There are a lot of different things that can affect your personal life when it comes to flying, and that's what I really, really like about Flight Line. I just need a little bit more to go with, and leaderboard would be the big thing. If they had a leaderboard to it, and get me more airlines, the regional airlines, cargo stuff, I think I'd be more than happy to jump back into it. That's the only thing that's holding me back. Leaderboard and more airlines routes. That's it. I think I could probably make the jump over to Flight Line if it wasn't for those things. Because I love so much about it. I love so much about it. And like I'm glad they added in the feature where you don't have to fly at the time that it says. That was another thing I didn't like. Long hauls, you should have plenty of energy then. Well, flying is my hobby. Yeah, I agree. I love doing flight sim. It's interesting because I'm kind of in this weird personal situation right now where I'm kind of just I'm having a hard time with interest with things, and it's been about the last week or so, maybe the last week and a half. And it's not flight sim, it's anything. I'm having a really hard time just having interest in, doing the NASCAR game or playing another game, doing flight sim, doing something on the Switch, watching a movie. Just, I don't know. I'm kind of in this weird moment of just kind of bored. Bored with the day-to-day stuff. I need to look at the Steam sale and see if there's something that can interest me. Or I was gonna buy. I played a little bit of Splatoon yesterday, Splatoon 2 on the Switch, And I was like, you know, it's fun, but whatever. And there's really no games on the Switch I'm interested in right now. Metroid comes out next month. We'll see. We'll see. I go through these moments every so often, every year or so, where I'm just kind of bored with the status quo of what I have. I have so many games to play. It's just none of them interest me at the time. You know, like I have Jurassic World I can play. I have Avowed I could play. Witcher 3 I could play that again. I have so much I could do. I'm like, which is why I don't want to buy anything new. I don't want to buy a new game because it's like, I'm not gonna play it. I should just get back into Borderlands and finish that up. I haven't played that with my friend for a long time. Barry, when are you gonna start your new sky flights? Ooh, Irishman's asking the serious questions now. All right, getting close to final here. $3,000 feet coming up. Okay, so what's the plan for this week? I'm hoping to have a video come out tomorrow. There'll likely be no stream tomorrow. Mondays are typically kind of a weird work day. You can either go fine or not, but I'm probably going to end up working later than I'd like to. Just part of the deal. And actually, let me see.
Descend to 3,000 feet. QNH090907. Shamrock 177.
I might be. Well, yeah, we'll see. But I'll try to get a video out tomorrow. And then if it doesn't come out tomorrow, it'll come out Tuesday. And hopefully I can stream on Tuesday. I'm not quite sure what my wife and I are going to do for our date night this week. We might just do it Thanksgiving. Not quite sure. We'll figure it out. Have you tried some chess? I thought it said cheese. Have you tried some cheese? No, I haven't tried chess. I think I'd really suck at chess. I have so many Lego sets to put together too. I could easily just pop on a movie and put together a Lego set. My wife asked me like, what do I want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, is there a Lego set you're interested in? I'm like, not really. I have so many to put together, and I also don't want to get any more because I have no room to place them. Let's see, as long as I get my time for my hobby. I have time. I have things I have to work on. I have things I need to do. I have no inspiration to do any kind of content for the channel other than, you know, streaming. I don't have any other videos in the pipeline other than the one that I'm going to work on hopefully tomorrow. So that's going to be a problem. Concord Lego set. I have that. I already have it. It's already done. Leo's established. I feel like a lot of apps now has this trend. Beautiful UI, AI feature, and expensive subscription. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right on that. I'm waiting for the bubble. The bubble's going to burst at any point now. And hopefully it bursts and it saves me on electricity cost.
Shamrock 177. 8 miles from Dirac. Turn right. Heading 230.
Alright, 230. This is a fast flight. Holy crap. This is shorter than I even expected it to be. We're going to be landing, takeoff and landing all within the first hour. That's got to be another record. I'm back. Should I time out Leo? Leo's been good. Leo's been good. He's been good today. I think Irishman and Will both want to ban him pretty quickly though. It's going to burst into the next year. Alright, localizer's captured. Glide slope is captured. Waiting for that speed to come on down. We're 19 nautical miles out, so I'm not too worried. Leo says, why me? I'm gonna have to get some, like, Pepsi soon. I'm just, like, tired all of a sudden. P2 says, because. Just wait until my brakes fail on the runway. Okay, so Shannon, landing runway 24.
Shannon Tower, Shamrock 177.
Shannon's very much like Derry. Or sorry, Derry. Exit to the left on landing. He always just manages to step in
Runway
it
24 clear to land. Shamrock 177.
and doesn't even realize it. Alright, let's go ahead and get the speed brakes out a little bit here, slow us down. We're 14 nautical miles out. We're going to do a flaps 3 arrival. Will's going to be yelling at us soon enough because of glide slope. Okay, so the first, let's see, what did we do? So we came in too low on one of the flights not too long ago. Lex, you're too fast. You're going to hit me. We're fine. We're fine. You're too slow. Okay, and altimeter was what again? 0985? 0997. Oops, not that button. 0997. Okay, that's there. Speed's coming down, looking better. Still the speed brakes. I use FS Economy. Oh, I used FS Economy back in flight. X-Plane 11. It's the most basic UI, but that was my best memory so far of playing. Whoa, there's Leo. Maybe he was right. You're going too slow. I'm going 210 knots. You're way too slow. All right, flaps.
Flaps 1.
P2, could you go on Calf? Calf? What the hell is that? All right, flaps 1. 10 over here. LS there. All right, speeds. Winds are 44 knots. Jesus. Captain Den's when we're done and help me see Lex. Oh, in the captain's den? Alright, gear coming down. We're too fast now. Now we're too fast, Leo. Let's go. Give me that speed brakes out again. We got cleared to land. We're going to exit. What did I say? To the left? Yeah, left. Alright, slowing on down. Slowing on down. Flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
And flaps 3, spoilers, oiled.
Flaps 3.
See, spoilers armed. Alright, yeah, we're at a bit of a cross here. Winds are 14. Jesus.
Runway 24 cleared to land.
Well, at least it's not rainy and cloudy and all that jazz. Alright, are we ready for this, folks? Are we ready? AP's coming off my aircraft. Here we do it. Let's do it. Let's get it done. The captain was busy checking his social media and was not realizing they are slowly creeping closer to another plane. Spoilers oiled. Reminiscing date night, Lex. Oh, that was good. That was good, P2. Oh, boy. Okay, looking steady. Looking steady. There's no lights out here at the runway, or at the airport. That crosswind, yeah, for real. Crabbing on in. The best we can. God, this is so beautiful looking. A little high now. Let's bring that nose down. It's making minor corrections. Slowly but surely. Minor corrections. Alright, back to being high again. Let's bring that nose down.
500.
Alright, wind's kind of settling down a little bit. That nose back up. I'm really fighting this plane. Really, really fighting it.
100 above.
Alright, settle down. They'll settle down, settle down. Too much corrections. Too many corrections here.
Minimum
Alright, we're landing.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 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 Retard.
Come on, get down. Jesus.
Spoilers.
I cannot land this plane. 317. What is going on with me and the FENIX recently? I don't think it's a sim update. I just cannot, for the life of me, get this plane on the ground smoothly. I did a good job with the iFly yesterday. At least we got center line. I don't know what is going on.
70
Like I said, I don't think it's a sim update. I would challenge if it was a sim update. Because I was able to land the iFly okay. I haven't flown the 777, I guess, since, but I don't know, I'm just floating so much. Alright, welcome to Shannon. I spilt someone's tea, that's for sure. I'm gonna switch the next flight to daytime. I just wanna see, I guess we did the one flight, it was kinda evening, I guess, but it wasn't awful. Alright, we'll taxi on into the gate here, and then we can go ahead and do flight number 2. I know there was one longer one. I don't think I'm going to do that one on stream, so hopefully that's not the next one. It's not like crazy long, but it was like 382 nautical miles or so. I'll do that one off stream. Assign gate, let's see.
Shamrock 177. Request taxi to company gate.
Shamrock 177, gate 30, taxi at pilot's discretion.
30. Where the hell's 30 at?
30 taxi at my discretion. Shamrock 177.
It must be forward because these are 40s. So 30. Select from map. Gates. Oh, what the hell? Alright, where's the guy? It like auto-selected things for me. Oh, there he is, right there. R3. Hey, look at that. I did it right. I'll be damned. Way to go, GSX. Way to go, GSX. For the win. It's weird saying that. Alright, we're gonna park right up here, gate 30. It said it, I was a little confused by that. I like that, I don't remember having the... Too close, right? That's fine, we'll make it work. Parking brake is set. Over here to the left, GPU chocks. Good to go. External power's on. Battery 1, 2 are off. That wasn't a very good parking. Oh, I gotta go closer? Star Air back behind us. There's Leo. It's a nice airport. Okay, let's see. Sorry, what do we got going on here? I hope we can totally get one good career mode. Career add-on rather than a lot of these nonsense. Yeah, I agree. Look at my landing, Leo says. My smartass charged $60 an hour after 30 minutes of consulting to help fix sim issues. 154 is the next flight. Okay, cool. And you did that. And you did that already. Did I? What did you do? Wait, hold on. What did you do for GSX to work now? I don't know. They had a big update, Will. Alright, we'll do, guess we'll do turnaround. Okay, so let's go ahead and kill out first officer, beyond ATC. Okay, let's see what we got for our score. Check that out. Close flight. Hopefully it was a 10. Okay, we got a 10. I'll take it. I'll take it. 2,000 or 2,200. Challenging conditions 317 on that. Okay, so yeah, a little harder, but we'll take it. What did Valenta say? Ma Valenta. Jesus, the storm. Look at that. Jesus. Veer your flights and stats. A 177. It was definitely a heavy landing, hard landing for sure. Yeah. Okay, well that's weird. Whatever. Okay, so the next flight. Oh, hold on. Next flight is going to be my air. Let's see, my rewards. My awards. All right, so we have 2 more legs. Oh, we can get them all done today. Did I already do the long one? I thought there was one longer one. Let's do all of them. Let's just get them all done today. We got a 152 and a 74. We'll get them all done today. Get them all done today. Okay, the 3 CFM. We're going to get that award done today, folks. Book the flight and start the flight. Alright, so we got that all set. Let's get Beyond ATC and first officer loaded as well. We'll get them all done today, folks. We'll get all 3 done. Since I didn't know that last one was so short. We'll get them all done today. Okay, so we're gonna go to new flight with SimBrief. This is flight number 08 Victor, and we're departing from Shannon, going to EJET. We're gonna take the 319 again out, and it's gonna be a CFM engines. Generate that. Okay, and I think we're good to go, right? Beyond ATC is next.
Beyond ATC.
And we can launch up first officer to do its thing.
Captain.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Delete 2020, Lex. Delete 2020. Oh, I keep it for the MD-11. I'm assuming the MD-11 is gonna have an update at some point. Challenging condition. That's the key. I can see. Oh, you can see. Okay, cool. You shouldn't start the flight in New Sky until after you push back. How come? I always start it that way. That's how I've always done it. It's been working. Am I doing it wrong? Okay, let's go ahead and get our clearance then.
Shamrock 08 Victor.
And let's go over
Request IF
here.
on clearance to Aldergrove.
D-board. All good there. Let's go to my flights and import the next flight. That's all good.
This will be a standard departure brief.
And
Any questions? Feel free to
actually got to
use
reset
your
everything, right? All right, let's
Our
reset everything.
altitude is 6,000 feet. We'll expect clearance to
Agenai Tree Bravo
Yes.
departure.
6,000 feet.
Stop it.
Squawk
Whether
4450.
departure is.
All right, import that. That's good. Load
No
aircraft.
significant
Insta-load.
changes since dispatch.
And
Departure runway length is
sync.
10,500 feet.
Calculate. APU is already available.
675.
That's all good to go there. Lights
Shamrock
on.
08 Victor.
V1.
Oh, I gotta update Valanta. Let me update Valanta real quick.
133 V2.
Ma Valanta.
8. Acceleration altitude is 1,500 feet. In the
All right,
event of an
Valanta's
issue
updated.
for V1,
Thank you, P2. I think it was P2 that gave me that tip about
If we have an engine
Well, that voice is
failure
weird.
after V1, we
about
will
clicking the button
continue
with
to take
Valanta.
off, positive rate gear up, and fly the standard departure profile. Any issues, I'll fly, and you run the checklists.
Okay,
Handle the
EIN.
controls until
Flight
at least
number,
1,000
what was it?
feet. After that, we can discuss auto flight or
08
hand flying
Victor.
as needed. Standard
Okay.
callouts as per SOP.
Waiting for closing. Well, you're not even supposed to be doing anything. I don't know what you're doing.
Questions?
Leave me
Sounds good.
alone.
I'll monitor V-speeds,
Briefing panel.
call out deviations, and be ready to assist
Cost index
in
is
case of
30.
any
Shut
issues.
up.
Ready for departure.
Climb up to 230. Alright, what's our squawk? I wasn't even paying attention. 4455. Or hold on. 4450.
Cockpit preparation.
Okay, 4450 in the box.
10.
And runway 24 for departure. Alright, let's go over to this guy here. Send us to the McDo.
Adhere selectors.
Around. Close the door. Send that to the McDo. Locking gear.
Check.
External power is already off. Bleed is on.
FMGS.
Set.
Okay. And let's see. Cleared via the blah 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 departure. Okay, good.
On.
Takeoff speeds. V1. 1. Port. VR. 1. Port. V2.
As long as you're within 15 minutes of departure time, you can start new sky. It's not realistic because the misrepresents your off time. Oh, okay, I see.
Beacon lights.
I see.
On.
Hold on now. I'm not ready yet. Request pushback and engine start.
Shamrock 08 Victor. Gate 30. Request pushback.
I don't know what direction they're gonna have us push. Well, what?
Shamrock 08 Victor.
Continue
Shannon
pushback.
Land. Pushback approved. Face north.
Face north. Why does it keep saying face north? All right,
Pushback
we're gonna
and
do
engine start
nose
approved. Face
to
north.
the right.
Shamrock 08 Victor.
Release parking brakes, please.
Leak parking brake, please.
Parking brake off.
Commencing push.
Push.
All engines clear.
All
Start
engines
at
clear.
will.
Start at will. All right, engine number 1's firing on up. Reset the clock. Clock's restarting. LS is off. All right, flight number 2 in the books coming. Leo, are you still with us? There's Leo. This plane is really, really nice with turnarounds. Well, that aircraft's still there. That's cool. Wonder why that's still there. All right, engine number 2.
Engine 1 start.
Oh, I wasn't change the time of day. Can I do that with Beyondatc still running? Can I change the time of day? It does if I change time of day with New Sky, does it break anything? Leo's doing a wheelie. Oh, he just died. Does changing time of day break New Sky? All right, we're gonna do flaps 1 on this one. Trim is going up 0.4. All right, max for brakes there. You can change time of day. Okay, cool. I'm changing the time of day then. I should have done that before I started Beyondatc, but
Lock in gear.
let's do there. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. He is doing raised pushback. That's why. Ah, like I did. No change time, all you want. Okay, cool. As long as you have GSX turned on in Beyondatc. Turning on the beacon light does it. Oh, the beacon light. You told me about that. I'm an idiot. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, thank you. You told me about that the other day. I failed to remember. Okay, beacon light. I gotta remember. I gotta change my routine then, because I always just do my beacon lights.
Cam status.
Me eyes.
Check.
Me eyes. Where's that from?
Lights.
Set.
Accept.
Tow truck
And
disconnected.
accept.
Bypass pin removed.
What it moved? Sounds like
Left is clear. Right is clear.
sounds like what's that called? Doctor Who, the exterminate. What is that thing called? A D something. All right, taxi to the runway, please.
Shamrock 08 Victor. Request taxi to the active.
Leo, what happened? You went bye-bye.
Shamrock 08 Victor.
Bye-bye.
Runway 2 for
Delta
taxi
1,
by Delta 1.
Delta.
Delta 2.
Delta 2. Oh, I guess it was supposed to go the other way.
Delta 1 Delta.
I didn't see there was a
Delta 2,
taxiway there.
Shamrock 08 Victor.
Well, I'll be a son of a gun. All right, we're gonna swing around then, do a 180. Y'all better watch out. All right, parking brake turned
Parking brake
off. Throttle's coming up. APU is off. All call set there. Takeoff config. Did I set even my flight plan up? I sure didn't. Oh, we gotta do that too. Don't mind me, guys. Just
Flight control test.
making a turn.
Full left. Full right. Full forward. Full back. Neutral. Neutral.
Alright.
Checked.
I should have listened to them.
Flaps.
Set.
Alright, we're departing runway 24. Let's go on down here. Runway 24, departure.
Engine mode.
Set.
24.
Cam memo.
Takeoff.
3 Bravo.
PWS.
Auto.
Insert. The
AP.
arrival into Belfast is 25. Alright. Fantastic. Ah, this is much better. Daytime flying. PWS on, settings TCAS to Terra happens after engine starts. Setting TCAS to Terra when you're on the runway. Oh, on the runway, okay. Lex, you're turned off multiplayer by doing that. Come back. What happened? You've turned off multiplayer by doing that. Come back. I didn't turn off multiplayer. You crashed. I have witnesses here. I did not turn off multiplayer. 'Tis on still. All of it. Trim, speed brake, arm, turn off APU, weather, TCAS, all after engine start and before taxi. Trim, speed brakes on, turn off APU, weather, TCAS, all after engine start and before taxi. I should update my flows. All right, let's see. Never mind, it reserved it in the wrong place. What happened? Will says, all right, I'm off to the red light district, getting myself a new fire extinguisher. Thanks for coming in, Will. Have a good time with the fire extinguisher. That's I'm not quite sure if that's the red light district is kind of, that's what's interesting me. When I visit Will sometime in the future, I can't bring my wife. There could be problems. Joking, joking, joking. Our APU... It takes a while for the APU to turn off for the FENIX. But I like to keep it in first officer. Alright, we're going to taxi to runway 24, and then we're going to make our departure out. Lex, if you need me as your first officer, I'm a stickler for procedures, even though I don't know it fully. Well, I just, you know, it's one of those things when you get used to being in your flow of things. I've been doing it from the very beginning with the FENIX, so it's going to be very hard habits to break. Very, very hard habits to break. I can certainly set it up with first officer, and that could maybe help me, but it was still going to be very difficult for me to break those habits. When you plan to visit Will, let me know. I'll also come to Amsterdam. It'd be fun. It'd be really, really fun. I got to see if I can talk my wife into Amsterdam. I think it's going to be a tough sell. I know we still want to plan our international trip. It was technically going to be for next year. That's our 10-year anniversary. But with Flight Sim Expo happening, her new job and all that jazz, I think we're going to wait until the year after. The year after. So maybe 2027.
Shamrock 08 Victor. Contact Shannon Tower
All right.
118.7.
Leo's jumping around like a frog.
Contact Tower 118.7, Shamrock 08 Victor.
Shannon Tower, Shamrock 08 Victor, holding short runway 24, ready to go. Ready to go.
Takeoff runway.
Oh, you know what?
Shamrock 08 Victor. Shannon
Yes.
Tower.
Never turned on my taxi lights.
At 13, runway
Pass.
24, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. All right, Leo, you're going or are we going?
Runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
What's going on, Leo?
Shamrock 08
Landing
Victor.
lights.
What's going on here? The model looks really nice in that plane.
APU.
Off.
All right, I'm not sure what Leo, if he's broken or not, so we're going to go. We're going to go. All right, time for that man Lex.
Stabilized.
Throttle's coming up.
Man flex.
Man Lex. Alright, winds are 14 ahead of us. Looks like the crosswind is
100 knots.
slightly improved. Still bouncing on my rudder pedals to keep us center.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear.
Gear up.
Ah, so beautiful. Yeah, it's good choice changing time of day. Very good choice. We can actually see Ireland for a change. Alright, gear's already up, looking good. We're gonna follow the SID. We only have a flap 1 departure this time, not 3. And we'll see if I can do a better job at landing with it being daytime. See if that helps me. I'm making excuses now. Flaps up, Jesus. Leo just changed his plane.
Contact Shannon departure 120.2, Shamrock 08 Victor.
Acceleration altitude.
Alright, spoilers disarmed.
Flaps up.
Shannon approach, Shamrock 08 Victor, 1,600 feet.
Shamrock 08 Victor. Shannon departure.
What are we climbing up to this one? 23.
Climb to flight level 110.
23.
Climb
110.
to flight level 110, Shamrock 08 Victor.
Spoilers.
Why is it
Checked.
nosing us up so high in the flight director?
Up.
That seems kind of weird. We're supposed to be at this speed here, but it's nosing us up so high. I'm not about that. We're gonna stay right here.
Transition altitude.
Checked.
Is it because is there a speed restriction? 159. Oh, there is a speed restriction. Okay, that's why. Tis fine, tis fine. 165 knots? That's crazy. 165 knots? Why is that a thing? $165 knots. We rotated at like 140 something. That's crazy talk. That can't be right. There's no way. That's a pretty long distance there.
Watch the airspeed.
Alright, nose up now. Alright, AP's on. That's weird. Let's see. Man, Lex, it's not working, so F18 time.
Shamrock 08 Victor.
What a beautiful rotation. That was nice. That was beautiful. Everything else about it was weird,
Shannon
but
control, Shamrock 08 Victor.
rotation was
Flight
good.
level 090,
Got that
flight
going.
level 110,
Alright, let's bring out the
direct
map a little bit here. We got some weather Weja on the left of us. This should be a nice short hop as well. And then the last flight's going to be really short. That's saying something. If I'm saying it's going to be really short, that means it's definitely short.
Flight level 230,
Look at
Shamrock
that.
08 Victor.
Look at that. Man. I don't know if I need Atmos anymore. I'm pretty content here. Okay, so J. Russ was asking about that, you know, a while back ago. Like, we were talking about removing add-ons and all that. I think Atmos might be one I might get rid of. I like it, I do, but not having it for the last several weeks, I don't know if I missed it enough. You know what I mean? You're gonna have one hell of a headwind in that storm. Oh, that's great. That's great. Let's see. Oh, geez, yeah, we are 18 knot headwind in Belfast. Jesus. And I'm not banned, Leo says. Not yet. There's still time. There's always time. Okay, I'm gonna step away as we climb on out of here for just a couple moments. I'll be right back.
Shannon control.
Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 25, Shamrock 08 Victor.
Shamrock 08 Victor. Contact Shannon control 132.15.
Center on 132.15, Shamrock 08 Victor. Have a good day. Shannon control, Shamrock 08 Victor. Good day. Flight level 225.
Okay, looks like we're at top of descent.
Shannon control identified.
That's fantastic. Or top of climb, sorry. Top of descent's right up there. Landing runway 25. Oh no, so runway. Yeah, 25. That's what I expected, or what I expected. Okay, so we're gonna put in the box 3,000 feet. There's Leo next to us. And then we're gonna go ahead and get in some approach information. So, and enter destination data. And that is 0986. Temperature is 6. The winds are 240 at 18. 240 at 18. And then the minimums are 468. 468. Okay. We are ready. Top of descent still a little bit a ways, but we're expected to be on the ground here at 14:56, so about 16-ish minutes, give or take. Will deleted a bunch of messages from Leo. Are you hungry, cat? Okay, I guess the cat's hungry. I'll be right back again. Okay. You asked, we serve my son. Well, I thought you were getting a fire extinguisher from the Red District. I thought you were getting a fire extinguisher from the Red District. So then the next flight, I think, if I'm correct, is Belfast to Dublin? Is that correct? Belfast to Dublin? So who here has used Tower Sim 3? I've been very interested in ATC, learning ATC, and this is Tower Sim. So it's where you become your ATC, right? They have a bunch of airports here, many more. It's on a Black Friday sale. It's something I've very much been interested in for a while. Let's see, what else we got for news? So there's some Black Friday sales going on. Nothing really amazing, honestly. Wonder if there'll be something more down the road. SI added some commercial routes board. I don't know what the hell that means. I will give the intentions the credit they deserve, and that is they are really trying to make their their subscription worth the purchase. And you know, I've given them flack before about how they're really stretching everything, right? They're stretching all the resources and not really focusing on anything in particular to be the best at. But you know, you do buy a subscription with them, you get cabin crew, you get the mentor, you get all this other stuff, right? And then now you're getting this commercial, whatever the hell that is. I don't know what that means. But maybe they're trying to make some sort of career add-on, whatever. So imagine that if you have a career mode with it as well. You know, so give them the benefit, you know, that they're adding in all this crap. It still doesn't mean that I would purchase it, because I don't think they single-handedly do anything great in any of them, like better than a separate add-on. Like I've never used their co-pilot thing, but I would challenge that first officer or FS2 crew don't do a better job, right? I would challenge that Beyondatc FSFO don't do a similar or better job than their base ATC. I would beg that Cabby does a better job than their cabin crew, right? So I would challenge every single thing they offer, but at least for whatever the money they're charging you for a month, you have all this crap. None of them is as good as buying it individually, but, you know, at least you get a bunch of crap, I guess, right? Just had a quickie at the the jet passed over you. Is that traffic injection? No. That's that's the crazy man Leo. That's the crazy man Leo. Just had a quickie at the Reds. Oh my gosh, that was quick. Leo got timed out, P2 says. Very ineffective at stopping me. Okay, so let's begin. Welcome in, Jay. Welcome back. I was talking about you earlier about... okay, so yeah. I was talking about things to remove. You know, we talk about add-ons that we don't use and all that jazz, right? And... well, I think I finally came up with one that I wouldn't mind... No, I wouldn't... no, the word not minding is not correct. That I could potentially uninstall and not really care that I uninstalled it. And that would be Atmos. Because I haven't used it now for several weeks. And as nice as Atmos is, it adds into some things. It's another thing that runs in the background that I'm like, you know, I don't really need. I like FS Realistic, and I like First Officer, and I like my Beyondatc, and what else do I run? I guess New Sky and APL, those kind of things, right? But I think Atmos might be one where I'm like, I guess I don't really need that one. $50 for only looking at it. Let's see. Welcome back, mate. Irishman says, also, I don't want to buy stuff from a store called Feel there. Well, you can buy it through Steam, but I get you. I get you. Makes sense. However times me out next will be... hold on, what's it say? Whoever times me out next, be aware I will find you. Dang, got threatening time going on. Jay says FS Realistic isn't needed either when it's a good sound pack. Well, I don't use the sounds. I disable all the sounds. I use it for the cockpit shaking. The touchdown, you know, and the takeoff. I use it for the shaking. And for me, that's enough. Like, that's all I need out of it. And he got timed out again. Poor Leo. Poor Leo. Yeah, that's all I use FS Realistic for. Just for like the camera motions. I like it. It's very subtle, but it's like exactly what I want. Okay, so we're almost at top of descent here. Like I said, he always steps in that all the times. Poor Leo. Steps in it. More like lives in it, is what Jay says. Alright, top of descent reached. Shining control, Shamrock 08 Victor, ready for descent.
Shamrock 08 Victor, Aldergrove Airport, landing runway 25.
Aldergrove Airports.
Aldergrove Airport, landing runway 25, Shamrock 08 Victor.
Alright, we're making our descent into Belfast.
Shamrock 08
And then,
Victor, descend to flight level
like a bell that's really fast, we're going to be making our hop over to Dublin. That's a terrible joke. Terrible. I should be banned. Ban Lex. I need to make an emote for that. Emoji. Emote? That's not right. Is it emote? What's emote versus emoji? What's the difference? An emote versus emoji. Aren't they the same? Emote and emoji? Pretty sure they're the same. Alright, 20,000 feet. Okay, I'm starting to wake up a little bit. I had a cookie. I had some sugar, so maybe that will kind of wake me up a little bit. I hope to meet Leo in person one day so I can discipline him like a father should. Oh, that's good. Well, Leo won't make it to the expo because Will's not going to pay for him. There's Leo. Oh boy. I think we all want to do that. Leo's been good today. He hasn't been on the runway, right? He's been good. His plane got broken there when he was on the runway earlier, but he hasn't like stalled out on the runway on landing. That's good. It's a plus. He's making progress. Good afternoon, 1271. Lex, what traffic setting to use for Beyond ATC? Let's take a gander, shall we? Here's what I'm using right... Oh, hold on. Here's what I'm using right now. 5557. So 5 across the board, except for the last one, which is 7. This seems to be the best balance for me. I've toyed with bringing this up a little bit. Get a couple more planes, but nothing that really changes things for me personally. So I keep it at 5. 557. I like the en route at 7. 050.
Heading 050 to Shamrock 08 Victor.
Roger that. He has been good. That's why only 2 times. That's why only 2 timeouts. I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday and it said if her kid does things like Leo, he would live in the basement of our house until he moves out. J. Russ says he runs 5333 now. Do you not get TCA conflict? Not really, no. No, typically it's pretty good. Then run ATC chatter. P2 runs 3 across the boards. Alright, we expect radar vectors runway 25. Yeah, I find like 5. So they recommend 5 down it. In route, I increased to 7 just because I want a little bit more traffic in the sky. And that's all, you know, dependent on the time of day you're flying, all that jazz. Like this one, it wasn't great because I did change the time of day. If you change the time of day with Beyondatc, you want to do it before you launch it. So for this next flight, it should be just fine because I'm gonna keep the time of day the way it is. It should be good for the arrival. She'll still be light out. I went 5 across the board. Irishman says I get TCAS issues sometimes. Yes, it's Beyondatc bug. You know, I once in a while I do. It's not very often for me. It's rare. I would say rarely. I have more issues with traffic getting stuck on a taxiway. That's more of the biggest issues I have. I change time of day all the time with Beyondatc running. Oh, you do it with Beyondatc running. So from my understanding, is it will load in traffic based on what you have for the sim, but if you change the time of day, I don't think it recycles that traffic. You know what I mean? So, like I reload the traffic, but I think Beyondatc thinks it's still midnight. We'll see when we come in for the arrival into Belfast, although Belfast wouldn't be a good example. But like, remember, like we did the Dublin departure flight to start off the Lucky Charm tour, and there was like no traffic, and it was kind of, I think it was dark out that day too, right? I think it was dark out when we did that. I changed to 16 for the red. I changed to 16 red for the next turn. Still can't stop me, Leo says. I'm 2,200 nautical miles into my 350 flight, been going smoothly. That's good. I mean, TCAS on the same route, and also I get the same issue with traffic stuck on the taxiway or at the terminal. Terminal, I don't know if I've had terminal issues, but yeah, definitely taxiways. I'm just happy to hear I'm a household name. Oh boy, we gotta fix that now. Last 2 times I was landing in, how do you say that? Rinmouth? With Beyondatc traffic, it was... Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that. 50 feet from the ground. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you talking about that one. Alright, coming up on 10,000 feet. And let's go landing lights on. Let's go on down... what am I trying to do? Let's go on down here and activate the approach mode. Because we're awfully fast. We should be able to slow down, though, just in time. Irishman had no issues earlier. Yeah, when I did my flight into San Francisco last night, after the stream, that's when I saw park traffic, or not, taxi traffic issues. But the TCAS thing I don't think happens that often for me. Alright, let's go and get the speed brakes out, because we're awfully fast here. Awfully fast. Slow it down, folks. Slow it down. Let's try to get a good, smooth landing on this one. Crash is going in for the landing. Get TCAS a lot, same flight level and route. Really? It's so interesting, a lot of the issues that people have, like the consistency of issues, the inconsistency of issues, I guess would be, that people have with Beyondatc. You know, we'll hear all kinds of different reports of problems that they've had. Auto land conditions down there. Oh boy. Curious what Cairo is going to look like coming in at night. It should be nice. It should be beautiful. All right, standard pressure, and then altimeter. 986. 986. 986. All right, got that in the box. Our speed's looking much better. Flaps or spoilers can be disarmed. Turn down the traffic a bit. You can also turn off traffic close to the settings window. Then go back and turn it back on and close the traffic windows to reset traffic. Yeah, if you adjust any of the traffic settings, it will clear out traffic and then respawn it in there. If you have issues with like stuck traffic, it'd be cool if there was like a hotkey for that. You know, it'd be like a that just I think that just says it's more of an issue than it is, but like a button, a hotkey to reset traffic. You know, for like the stuck traffic. But if you just bring up, well, at least for me, if you just bring up Beyondatc traffic map, you can go ahead and clear out the traffic that's causing issues. Like yesterday, there was a big old, I don't remember what it was, big old plane that was causing issues. I remember that one plane, every other plane started taxiing. It's like when Beyondatc makes they make the updates, they fix things, and then they seem to like mess up some things with the traffic. But I get it. It's such a complex thing. It's such a super complex thing. And for all the free updates we've gotten for 30 bucks, like, well, I bought 60 bucks. I got the supporters pack, but for all the updates we've had for the price tag, like it's well worth it. It's well worth it. You can't complain as much. You can't complain this much if it's not that good of a product, right? It's an incredible product. Okay, so we should get vectors here momentarily to the left. I have LS. Oh, I thought I turned it on. LS is on. Up here at the top, flaps 3. I'm gonna go ahead and clear. I'm gonna get rid of glide slope so Will don't yell at me. He's in the red light district anyways. All right, get some landing, or get some wipers on. It's so complex, nothing yet is going to come close as to real people on VATSIM. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. For sure, it's tough to get on the same level as VATSIM, you know, with something that's AI driven. It'll be a while before that ever happens. If it ever happens, I don't think it ever can happen, honestly. There's just too much. ATC is so complex that I feel you need to have I should say need. It's just going to be very difficult to ever capture like, you know, real world ATC.
Shamrock 08 Victor, turn left, heading 350.
350.
Turn left, heading 350.
RJ says, so what do you think about the pot vaping moron in the JetBlue flight? Oh, I don't know anything about it, but yeah, that's crazy. People, I don't get it, man. There are rules, a lot of rules are for reasons. They're not meant to be broken. They're for the safety of the passengers, right? I just don't get it. I don't get it. If you can't not smoke for like, whatever, a 2-hour flight, then maybe you shouldn't be flying. You know what I mean? It's just crazy to think people are like that. You have all 3 of them, and FS HUD, yeah, FS HUD's the 3rd one. Yeah, I think they all offer something unique, and it's up to you as the individual to decide on which one you feel is the best for your flying. And you know, I preach about it all the time, like FS HUD, Beyondatc are 100% you should get. And my reasoning behind it is because they're both one-time purchases, and they both have steady updates, right? If SI wasn't a subscription-based product, you know, potentially that could be a suggestion as well. But because it's a subscription, I can't justify telling somebody, yeah, you should buy a subscription-based ATC product when you can use something that's, you know, you don't have to buy a subscription for. That's my thing with that. Alright, localizers captured. Glide slope will be next. Bring the 350 out again. Pray for me. Oh boy. Someone decided it was okay to vape pod in the JetBlue flight. Flight attendants entail part of the smoke. They declared emergency and landed it back. Jeez, that's crazy. Overweight landing too, so that's an inspection. Who's overweight landing? Oh, because they came back? That's crazy though. Again, it goes back to what I said. If you can't control yourself to not smoke for, you know, whatever the length of the flight is, then you shouldn't be flying. And that should be one of those things where you're banned. You're banned from flying. Banned for, you know, whatever, 2 years. Hopefully they get some fines. Now we're gonna headwind right now of 27 knots.
Shamrock 08 Victor. Contact Alder Grove Tower 118.3.
25, we're gonna exit to the right. Exit to the right. Let's see, yeah, right.
Alder Grove Tower, Shamrock 08 Victor.
All right, first notch of flaps.
Flaps 1.
Shamrock 08 Victor. Alder Grove Tower. Wind 250 at 20. Gust 34. Runway 25 clear to land.
Gust 3-4. Jesus.
Runway 25 clear to land. Shamrock 08 Victor.
Irishman, that's a hell of a time for you to pick the Lucky Charms tour. Hell of a time for you to pick that. Alright, coming on in. Let's get those wipers back on, I guess. And let's go ahead and go flaps 2, gear down.
Flaps 2. Gear down. Flaps 2.
VHHH to WSSS. India... Indonesia? Is that right? That doesn't sound right. Using first officer. Flight sim first officer. I've never tried FSG crew. I know Jay Russ raves about it, but I've never tried it myself. I was going to get it. Jesus, can't say anything here. But Will convinced me to get first officer, and it's been fantastic. Same landing, except I stuck with the nighttime. Oh, you're doing the same one? Which one? Oh, you're doing the one that P2's doing? Hong Kong to Singapore. Singapore. Okay. 5 nautical miles out. Hong Kong. I was way off on that one. India. Hong Kong to Singapore. Is that a... Isn't there a nice APL event like this today? LA to like Texas or something? That's way too long for me.
1,000.
1,000 call. We're gonna go double autopilot here. There's no auto land here, pretty sure. Holy crap. Yeah, it's funny, I try to get closer to the monitor. That's not gonna help anything. I'm trying to get closer to the monitor so I can see out the window. That doesn't change anything. Alright, I see nothing, folks. Oh, hold on. Nope. Oh, I think we're making progress here, though. Nope, never mind.
500.
500 call. Oh, I think I see the runway now. I see Pappies. Yeah, I see the runway. Okay, I see the lights. I see the lights. We're looking all right. Looking all right. All right. I'm letting this come on down a slow. All right, there we go. I'm comfortable now. AP's off my aircraft. Holy smokes.
100 above. Minimum.
Landing. Gonna try to land at least. Holy cow, this is dangerous. Holy crap. Alright. Calm down.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 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 Retard.
Oh, crap.
Retard.
Settle down. Now we're down. Jeez Louise. 327.
Decimal.
Alright, where the hell's the exit here?
Delta 1.
Holy cow. That was tough as heck.
Exit Delta 1, Shamrock 08 Victor.
Okay. Exit here to the right. I think? Yeah, okay. Man. You see, like, look at the puddles. These puddles look really nice. Look on the outside. I feel this looks a lot more realistic with puddles than X-Plane's puddles.
Shamrock 08 Victor. Contact ground 121.755. Bye-bye.
Right? I think so.
Ground 121.755, Shamrock 08 Victor.
Alright, we're gonna taxi on over here.
Shamrock 08 Victor. Request taxi to company gate.
Taxi to company gate.
Shamrock 08 Victor. Gate 22 taxi via Charlie. Charlie 2, Lima 2, Lima.
Gate 22 via Charlie.
Gate 22. Let's see if Beyond ATC and GSX play nice again. Select from map. SimBrief doesn't load. Oh, okay. Select from one gate available. Alright, whatever. Marshall has been dispatched. Oh, I thought I had a... Where the hell's my Belfast? I had a Belfast add-on. What the hell? I guess I have to download it again. I had one. Okay, I guess we're just gonna... We'll just park here. I know I have a Belfast. I don't know what the hell. I don't know who makes it now. Alright, we got quick turnaround, folks. Quick turnaround. Parking brake is set.
Parking brake on.
Let's turn off these annoying wipers. And then let's go down here. Chocks. External power's on. APU is coming on board. And then let's close out first officer. We'll recycle Beyond ATC. And let's see how we did with the landing. Close flight. See, J. Russ says I have both FS2 crew and FS first officer. FS2 crew is easier to use and better voices. FSFO is much more customizable, but a lot more work to set up. Yeah, I also took it. Oh no, Irishman took it out. Yeah, the 350. P2 has a separate landing. Okay, yeah, a separate view for landing. Well done in challenging conditions. Leo's back. Okay, so we got another 100 or another 10. Sorry. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. That was a rough landing for sure. 327. Yeah. Okay, that worked. All right, so the last flight we have under my awards, Lucky Charm Tour, 91% complete. The next one is a long haul, folks. We have Belfast to Dublin, 74 nautical miles. Yeah, we landed last time in Belfast, and I forgot to check. I forgot to get to the airport. That was what I was going to do. All right, we're going to book this flight then for the next flight. And then the CFM. And then book a flight. All right, got that all booked, ready to go. Let's launch up Beyond ATC again. It's gonna be really nice when they add the button to where you can just restart, redo a flight. Not redo, but start a new flight. All right, let me launch up my sim. I need to get New Sky set up with First Officer. I mean, jeez, with SimBrief as well. All right, Dublin. We're gonna be flight number 029 Delta. I'm just gonna put it 29 Delta. And we are departing from EJET to EIDW. Isn't there a free Belfast? Maybe that's what maybe that's why I don't have it. I think I have a free Belfast. That might be it now. Now that I think about it. All right, Beyondatc is doing its thing. First, didn't I launch First Officer? All right, First Officer is up. And we're climbing up to 1,700 feet, or 17,000 feet, sorry. I'm gonna do the 350 on this next flight. Holy smokes. All right, so it's download from SimBrief. 6,000. But the altitude, I'm assuming.
Good afternoon, Captain.
And start flight. All right. APU is available. That's good. That's all good there. And you said the beacon. So let's turn the beacon off then.
Engine 1 started.
Okay, and then everything else is on still, right? Okay, let's go over here to the left-hand side. Go to My Flight. Or actually, no, we're going to go to Reset. Reset all. Import. And we're going to go to Load Aircraft. Insta-load. Sync all this jazz. Alright, let's go on down below here to init. Request it. Okay.
No significant changes since dispatch. The departure runway length is 9,000 feet. Using
What's going on?
Thrust.
Why isn't it loading my stuff?
Acceleration altitude is 1,500 feet. In the event of an issue before V1, I will call reject, and take control of the aircraft. If we have an engine failure after V1, we will continue the
What's this mean? Secondary flight plan? What's going on here? Why isn't it loading my flight plan?
And you run the checklists. I will handle the controls until at least 1,000
Let's reset it all, I guess.
After that, we can discuss auto flight or hand flying as needed.
Airborne Geek, welcome in. Happy Sunday to you.
Any questions?
No questions.
Alright, let's tap
Sounds
this
good.
guy
We'll
again.
monitor V speeds. Call out
Outline
deviations.
congested by
and be ready
tapping
to
on
assist in case of
the
any issues.
amber
Ready for departure.
below. Oh, load sheets are sent 30 minutes prior to. Okay. Let's update this, I guess, then.
Cockpit preparation.
Oh, no, we're off. What are we off?
Fuel. 6, 5, 9, 8.
Okay, let's try that. Oh, I'd rechange that again. Okay. So if I readjust this,
Your
Jazz.
selectors. Altimeters.
Whoop.
9er, 1, 2.
Okay, let's do that. Let's try this now. Right, insta load.
FMDG.
Sync. Alright, now let's try it. I think now we should be able to do it.
Anti-ice. ECAM status.
Why? What's the problem here? Why can't I load it in?
Lights. Trim.
What's the problem? What's the problem? Why isn't it loading it? I guess I can do it manually. I don't know, what are we doing? EJAA/EIDW. I don't know why it wasn't doing it, or why it's not doing it. Alright, EINGO. Okay. N2N or 29. 29. God, what the hell? 2. What? Why? 2 9 Delta. cost index. Let's get that from the briefing panel. Cost index is 23. And cruising up to 17. Okay. Then I should be able to send this over still, right? Send that to the McDo, send this to the McDo. Okay, so that's still working. That's working the way it's supposed to. And we're departing runway 25 here out of Belfast. And the arrival is runway 28 left. Via Niba for Lima. For Lima. Insert. Okie dokie. I think we should be good enough to get going now. Let's see. APU bleed is on. External power is off. GPU chocks. Let's get our clearance.
Shamrock 29 Delta, ready to copy IF. Our clearance.
What
to Dublin
language
Airport.
is that? I don't know. I don't even know what language I speak. Alright, let's go down here. Atsu.
Delta, Aldergrove ground. Expect runway 25. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline. Then expect radar vectors numpy. Squawk 6201.
Expect runway 25. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline. Then expect
that's
radar
all cleared.
vectors numpy. Squawk
6,000
6201.
feet.
Shamrock 29 Delta.
Okay.
Shamrock 29 Delta.
And
Feedback
I
correct.
think we're
Call
golden.
me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Alright, beacon light on.
Wilco, Shamrock 29 Delta.
Pushback.
Shamrock 29 Delta. Ramp 25 Alpha. Request
Midlife Rex
pushback
over
and
there?
Engine start.
Let's see.
Shamrock 29 Delta. Aldergrove ground. Pushback approved. Face south.
Reload SimBrief.
Pushback approved. Face southeast. Shamrock 29 Delta.
Whatever. I don't care about GSX for this flight. That's a short flight. Alright, so we're clear for pushback engine start. I don't know if we really need to do a pushback, but we will. Just a slight pushback. We'll use our good old friend here. Pushback toolbar. I like it. It's simple, does the job. Pushback over here. Release the parking brake. And let's go ahead and start pushing. That's all disconnected. Alright, let's go ahead and get our engine started. So start. Give it a couple seconds. I gotta get our squawk in there. Why are these on? Is our engine on? Did I not turn off our engines? Guess I didn't. Alright, we'll let that chill. Maybe that's why we're getting the error message. Didn't I turn off the engines? Huh. Okay. Reset that. Hopefully you can start the engine now. Engine number 1. Squawking is going to be 6201. Alright, squawk's in there. I thought I turned off the engines. Lex, did you see the video of the new GSX update? They added a similar manual pushback function that you can use if you want it, where you drag and set your set push session. I didn't watch the video. I haven't watched the video yet. GSX is just kind of being buggy on this flight. I think it's because my engines were started still. Yeah, now it says it's okay. Okay, we'll use it on the arrival, I guess. And then engine number 2 is next. Midlife Rex. I swear I turned off the freaking landing, the engines. I swear I did. Right, taxi lights are on. What is going on here? Did I miss a bunch of steps? There's a high probability I missed a bunch of steps. Alright, max on that there. And then we're going to go flaps. Did I already do flaps 1? Yes, flaps 1 set. Trim is up 4. It shows you how good so first officer kind of bugged out on me too. It didn't do the... Well, it's because I didn't shut the engines off, that's why. So I didn't shut the engines off.
Shamrock 29 Delta,
But
ready to taxi
that's
to
what
reactive.
caused some of these issues I'm running into right now.
Shamrock 29 Delta.
Alright,
Runway
Lima
25,
Alpha
taxi
Alpha 1.
Alpha 1.
Okay, that's all good.
Runway
APU
25
is
taxi
coming
via
off.
Lima,
All
Alpha,
calls set.
Alpha
Down
1,
here,
Shamrock
takeoff
29
config.
Delta.
All on the green, except for the check. Throttle's coming up. Let's go fly. On the final flight today, folks. The final flight. Gonna be a long one. Alright, I need to do a much better job at landing.
Full left. Full right.
And see, hopefully, what's the weather like in
Full back.
Dublin?
Checked.
Windy again. It's only whatever nautical miles out, so.
Weather radar.
On.
Weather radar on.
Engine mode.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
PWS.
Auto.
The last time I think we did this many flights in UK or Ireland was when we first got into Flight Align. Because we were doing Aer Lingus, right? With Flight Align? I think that's what we're doing. I need to get into the ATR again. It's been a very long time since I've flown the ATR. I remember having a good time with it. Chris, welcome in. Lex, do you use the experimental version of Beyondatc and have you tried local voices? Yes, we're using local voices right now for traffic and then basic voices for the controller. I typically used to use the premium voices for the controller, but I've been very happy with this mix. Very, very happy with this mix. Now, the premium voices are better. There's no doubt about it. But, you know, I can save $30, every 3 months. Which, that adds up to quite a bit of money. It's $120 a year I can save based on my usage with Beyondatc and premium characters. I will still use premium characters from time to time. There's no doubt about it. I still have, whatever, 80,000, close to 80,000 characters available. So I'll use them whenever I want to, and I'll definitely give them, not give them more money because it's not giving them money. It's just paying for the voices. But I'll use it again.
Easy 100 Papa.
Off.
Ramp 31 taxi via Juliet. Juliet 2.
I've just been very, very happy with this basic and local setup.
315 Juliet, Juliet 2. Hold short, runway 17, easy 100.
All right, Lions holding. We should get transferred over momentarily.
Shamrock 29 Delta.
There it is.
Contact Aldergrove Tower 118.3. Have a good afternoon.
Takeoff runway.
Over to tower
Check.
118.3.
Lions getting ready to line up.
Yes.
Set.
Pax.
Set.
Cabin crew.
Notified.
Looks like the weather, at least the rain isn't as bad as it was. Landing lights are on.
APU.
Off.
Let's reset this clock. And there goes Lion.
Shamrock 29 Delta, ready to go, runway 25.
Runway 25.
Shamrock 29 Delta. Aldergrove Tower.
Gusting 20 knots.
250,
Jesus.
Gust 34. Fly runway heading. Runway 25. Cleared for takeoff.
Alright, so we should get a turn to
Fly
the
runway heading,
right
runway 25, cleared
after
for
departure.
takeoff. Shamrock 29 Delta.
Aldergrove Tower. Code 314 Golf. ILS runway 25.
Now the ATR seems like the perfect little flight, or this perfect little aircraft for this flight.
Causeway 1 for
Not the
Golf.
319.
Aldergrove Tower. Continue. Wilco, Causeway
Oh,
1
turn to
for
the left
Golf.
actually. I got mixed up. Alright, man Lex. Engine levers not set. Yeah, they are. Man Lex. They're set. Clear your ear out. Shut up. Alright, let's go fly. Come on, what other stream can you get 3 flights in like 2 hours and 45 minutes? What other stream can you? Not many. Not many, folks.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Oh, midlife just came back down and took off. Alright, flying runway heading on departure.
For 100 feet.
And waiting for the flaps.
Shamrock 29 Delta. Contact Aldergrove departure 1.
Hopefully Dublin isn't at least all cloudy.
Contact Aldergrove departure 133.125 to Shamrock 29 Delta.
Alright, flaps going up, spoilers disarmed, climb mode.
Aldergrove, Shamrock 29 Delta. Good afternoon. 1,800 feet.
Oh, TCAS isn't on.
Shamrock 29 Delta. Aldergrove departure. Identified. Climb to flight level 100.
Flight level 100. We're
Climb to
cruising
flight level 100,
17
Shamrock
on this
29
flight.
Delta.
And we should get a vector to the left here momentarily.
Shamrock 29 Delta. Turn left. Heading 140.
140 and a heading.
Turn left. Heading 140 Shamrock 29 Delta.
Spoilers.
Check.
Okay, looking good.
Gear.
Up.
Bring up that nose just a little bit. Boy, by the time we reach top of climb, we'll be pretty much ready to start top of descent. Pretty much on this flight. This is a short little hop. Just in the 319. I feel like the star is longer than the flight.
Contact Aldergrove Tower 118.3. Alder Tower 1.
Transition altitude.
Have a good afternoon.
Look at that cloud break. That's cool. That's beautiful. Gorgeous. Alright, come up on 7,000. Go. Bring that nose down just a little bit more.
Shamrock 29
Alright, autopilot's on.
Contact Scottish Control 119.875.
So we should get direct here momentarily. And then we're pretty much right into the star. That's the flight today, folks. Or the last flight. And then we conclude our awards flights. That Irishman has been awesome and set up for us. This has been cool. We had some really cool flights. I've been a little frustrated because my landings have really sucked, but can't win them all. Landing lights off. At least, at the very minimum, at least I got some 10s, right? At least I got some 10s. They've been hard to come by this last couple days here, so I'm glad at least I got my 10. My 2 10s at, like, see if I can finish it up with a third flight at another 10. All right, direct.
Roger. Heading direct Numpy, then resume on navigation Shamrock 29 Delta. Thanks.
Okay, looking good. Let's see, top of climbs right there, top of descent's right there. So, yeah, we can go right into it. The 350 isn't ideal. Yeah, I thought that might be a little rough. All right, regardless of what Beyondatc says, we're doing 28 left for the arrival. That's what's set up. This is too short of a flight to make any changes to it, so we're sticking with 28 left. I'm cruising at 13,000. Yeah, mine's gonna be cruising up to 17. Is midlife? I hope they fix that one day with the propellers. Where did I lost Lion.
Expect Minat for Lima, runway 28 left, Shamrock 29 Delta.
I lost you, Lion. I don't know where you are. That's crazy. The ATR is going faster than me, than the 319. How's that possible? That's not the ATR, is it? It says ATR 76, but then it says the A400. What plane are you flying, midlife? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Let's see. Irishman says, speak for yourself. I'm on a 10 streak at the moment. Ooh, nice. Irishman took all my luck. I think that's what's happening. Irishman took all my luck. I'm on a zero stream. I'm on a zero streak at this moment. I'm very far behind. Yeah, you're so far behind I don't even see you on the... Oh, there you are. Right back there. Alright, top of the descent's coming. That's crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and pop in this stuff here. QNH is 8990. 8990. That's not right. Oh. 0990. I was like 8. That's way off. Okay, 6. And the hell, 6. Why is this flight sim do that? Okay, 6, and then winds hard. She's gusting up to 25. 230 at 13. Oh my gosh, why is it doing this today so badly? 13, and then minimums are 402. We are ready for descent. Shamrock 29 Delta. That's crazy.
Shamrock 29 Delta, descend to flight level 140.
Alright, 28 left. We're gonna exit to the right once we land.
Shamrock 29 Delta.
And top descent, let's go ahead and pop that in. And 3,000 feet. I'm gonna pop in the box. Alright, folks, we're on our descent. That's crazy. Let's see, 1548 for the arrival. 1548, so about 18 minutes or so. There's some big boys on the ground here in Cairo. Ooh. Yeah, so let me show you my luck recently. Like I said, Irishman stole all my luck. So my flights, we have 2 back-to-back 10s, which is good. We had a 10 yesterday here. Then we had some really rough ones, you know, some 8s. It's rare for me to get 8s like that. But look at this, considering how well I started this month off. 10s, and we're talking different aircrafts. The 19s, the 777, the MD-11. Well, that one's because of the beacon or strobe, whatever it is. The Max, right? Really good luck. It's just been this last, what? Since the 18th. Last 5 days, this last week, has just been very inconsistent for me. I don't know what happened. No idea. It's really weird. I think it's because, like I said, my mind is kind of like, I don't know if I want to fly, I don't know if I want to drive, I don't know if I want to play some game, I don't know what I want to do. I think that's where it is. My mind's just not really focused, engaged enough. Thankfully, you all are here to motivate me to stream. I'm not sure what I'd be doing right now. It's because of the turnaround. 24 doesn't like it, and you always restart except now. Oh. Okay. So the little arrow things that I'm having problems with, you think it's because of the turnarounds? I get it from time to time, but it's been really bad today. Hopefully it's not a 2024 bug, like Sim Update 4 bug. Like I said, I get it from time to time, but this has been really bad. That's like, what, twice in one flight?
Descend to flight level 080. Shamrock 29 Delta.
Okay, I want to check something. I want to see what the premium voices are like. This is on basic now. We're going to go premium. All right, back to premium voices for the controller. Let's see what it sounds like here in Scottish controller. Oh, so nice, so nice.
Center on 132.15, Shamrock 29 Delta.
Bye-bye. Alright, then we'll expect the approach here, or the ILS, so I can clear out this disco. Yeah, I really like the premium voices in Ireland. But I think they said, what they say, they get the UK, what they say, the UK and US or something like that is the ones that are the best ones or something for the local voices. Basic voice has always been questionable. Like, I could put them both on local voices, but I want to have that separation in there. Captain, welcome in. Just finished my first flight of FlyLex, Santa Cruz, Virginia. Santa Cruz, Virginia? Visual approach and landing, which is very rare for me. Ooh, nice. Congratulations on the first flight, Captain. Irishman's probably happy. Let's check it out real quick. We got a couple of seconds here. Let's check it out. Let's look at it real quick. So we can go into My Airline, FlyLex, and we scroll on down to flights. Here's Captain right here. So, I mean, 12,000. Landing 8.88, or a score is 8.88. Not bad. Not bad at all. Whoop, wrong button. Irishman says he's on a streak right now. Let's take a look at Irishman. All he flies is the FENIX. It's not fair. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4. You said you were on 10. That's a 4 streak, Irishman. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he had a 9.6. You said you were on a 10 streak. Lies. Lies to us all. Look at it. He lost us $8,000. He lost us $1,000. Irishman, what the hell's going on here? Master copy. Got a 10 in there, some 9s. Making us some serious cash. Oh, virtual airlines. Ah, okay. Okay, I got you. Lex watching my landing this time. It will be butter. Oh boy. Just pooched it. Alright, midnight. Rex is at 17,000. Alright, all I'm asking for today is another 10. That's all I want. The visual landing killed me. What plane was it? I forgot to check. What plane did you fly in? No ILS? Oh, 10 streak, not actual 10s. Not actual 10 10s. You're in a 10 streak. I got you. Okay. Okay, so we should be on the ground here in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Okay, so I'll get back to y'all sometime, I don't know, Tuesday, or probably Tuesday sometime. If we get a stream in on Tuesday evening. Welcome in, Geek. Happy Sunday to you. We're on approach. Well, we're on the approach into Dublin. It's our final flight for the night. Final flight for the night. Yeah. So my goal is to stream on Tuesday and maybe Wednesday. We'll kind of see how things play out. But like I said, next week or next weekend, I have a 3-day weekend, so we'll definitely get some flights in Saturday. These Sunday flights, I'm not quite sure how much I'll continue doing these ones. They don't normally do so well for streaming. Because, you know, people do things on the weekends and all that jazz, so maybe I can change time of days. You know, we'll see. Beyondatc updated to the new QNH, and New Sky deducted me for the changing to what Beyondatc told me to change to. Ah, okay. You're flying the 320 for FENIX? Very nice, very nice. Yeah, so we'll do some flights, probably Friday and Saturday. But we'll see about Sunday, and then definitely next Monday. Definitely next Monday. But I hopefully will have a video out late tomorrow night. Hopefully, I'm super excited for it. We'll see how things turn out with it, but I'm super excited about it. I know I posted one today. It was one I put on Patreon a couple weeks ago. That I figured I was gonna eventually put live on YouTube, so y'all can check it. But it's, you know, you can see the cockpit camera view. New hard review coming up. Ooh, maybe, maybe not. That's really the only video I have scheduled for the rest of this. Well, any time in the future. I'm like, I don't know. I've no creativity right now. I'm back into that whole mode of I just have nothing creative to do. And I don't want to make content just to make content, you know what I mean? So if I'm going to do a video, I want to make sure it's something that's worth doing. I'd rather just stream if in that case. So that's kind of what I've been doing instead. But yeah, hopefully a new video tomorrow. And then, like I said, we're also going to postpone next month's briefing room. We'll push that one to January, maybe. Maybe I'll even push it back on another month with the holiday season. We'll kind of see. We'll kind of see how things play out. I have a lot of fun doing it, having conversations with some of these developers. We're eventually going to get some streamers on as well, because streamers are just as important as developers, because they do a good job at showcasing products. But I'm very particular on my streamers that I'm willing to watch nowadays. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a nice sunset landing. It's gonna be a little windy here in Dublin. A little windy, but we'll make it work. Man, it would have been super dark. Super dark if we continued having it at real time. Super dark. Okay, so we got a plane over here, and then there's a plane out here on arrival as well. We can see they're about 100 feet below us and descending, so they're doing good. That might cause a problem on the approach here. I think they'll be already on final though, so I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, they're just about to hit that waypoint. Oh, I don't know. This is gonna be tight. This is gonna be really tight. This is funny because this is what was talked about earlier, the TCAS situation. That'd be something that I'm hoping that Beyondatc can get updated at some point sooner than later, is vectoring around other planes. They don't really have that right now. But they did say it's in the works, down the road. Yeah, there's the TCAS warning. I don't know, are they coming in for a landing? Are they... Oh, they might not be. They're just 100 feet below us. I don't see them though. Like, you'd think you'd be able to see them from here. Oh, there they are, right back there. Okay, yeah. Okay, there's never going to be a problem. They were just turning. They're a little tight. Alright, cool.
Descend to 3,000 feet. QNH
Alright, on landing, exit to the right.
29 Delta.
At Lampo, we want to be at the 3,000, right?
Shamrock
Yeah.
29 Delta, clear direct Obinu. Cross Obinu at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 28 left.
Clear for the ILS 28
Clear
left.
direct Obinu, cross Obinu at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 28 left. Shamrock
Midlife's
29
above
Delta.
us. Where is Leo? There's Leo
Air France
at 4,000 feet. Why are you so low, Leo?
at or above 3,000 feet.
And Midlife's up there above us.
Runway 28
Look at that. That's a sight. Man, I'm gonna get rid of the nameplates real quick, take a picture. That's beautiful. Alright, looking good. We can see the islands forming here. Here's the coast. Here's a little, I guess that's just in part of the mainland. You can see that coastline coming into view. This should be a really beautiful approach into Dublin. $6,000 feet. Let's check real quick.
62, contact Dublin Tower 118.6.
Contact tower 118.6, noise 136.
47 and then 36. Yeah, okay. So all fine. I just wanted to make sure that was all set up.
Dublin Tower 118.6.
LS is
Over tower
on.
118.6. Shamrock
Standard
29
pressure.
Delta. Dublin Tower,
And what's
Shamrock 29
our-
Delta. ILS runway 28 left.
QNH 989. That's perfect. Okay, cool.
Dublin Tower, continue.
P2 had to step away for a bit. No problem, P2.
Delta.
Tis life, I understand. Haven't missed nothing. Everything's been good. We're actually good time to come back though, because we're on approach. Took off from Hong Kong on the 350. It's no Phoenix, sure, but it's flyable now. Yeah, that's kind of my impressions were. It was a fine flight we did yesterday. My criticism is still going to be the overall performance. You know, the fact that the 777, the Phoenix, and the Phoenix is a very demanding plane, but can perform better still than the 350.
9948 Dublin Tower, wind 255.
All of any build planes though, they're not fully optimized the way they should be.
Runway 28 left, clear to land. Shamrock 994.
And I don't notice it as much on the higher end system like I have, but for people that have mid-level systems, definitely low-level systems, like, gosh, it's got to be a, that's got to be a butt. Let's see, what's the weather like outside here? 52 degrees, very nice. Got some rain maybe on Tuesday. And we're looking at maybe some snow next weekend. My flight in New Sky would not close and it had no option to. Is there a sequence at the end of the flight after landing that I may miss? People are saying the beacon light, right? I think you turn off the beacon light, it auto closes New Sky. I just hit the close button. So on the logger page, if you just turn off, hit close next to declared emergency, once you're landed and at the gate, it should work. That's, like I said, that's what I do. Approach mode is armed. Lights out captured. Turn off engine and electrical systems usually does it for me, is what RJ says. Okay, let's go and bring our first notch of flaps out. Let's go up here to the top. Let's go flaps 3.
Flaps 1.
LS mode. And we are 9 nautical miles out. I think Midlife Rex is landing. We're at 2,900. Not quite sure what runway they're doing. No Alt F4. No Alt F4. We're gonna company message. Let's take a look at that real quick. And Atsu AOC received. Good, not late. Okay, looking grand. Alright, airport's in sight. Let's go ahead and bring out the landing gear for the arrival.
Gear down.
Flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
Captain's gonna look for it next time.
500.
I'll show you on screen here too, once we land.
Flaps 2.
Like, don't forget to see my landing. I want to see a different view of it. How far are you? Oh, right behind us. Okay. Yeah, this should be all right. We might be able to see you on taxiing. All right, looking good. Flaps 3. Yeah, that's a beautiful approach into Dublin.
Flaps 3.
Look at that. Look at the graphics, folks. That's another screenshot. Man, we are lucky. We are absolutely lucky to have this incredible simulator available at our disposal. Alright, winds are gusting 43 right now. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna go AP off my aircraft. Alright, let's see if we can do it. That's not us. It's the one behind us.
Fly runway centerline. Maintain 2,500 feet. Shamrock 994.
Shamrock 994, contact Dublin approach 119er. Decimal 555, talk to you in a minute.
Talk to you in a minute.
Contact Dublin approach 119 at decimal 555. Shamrock 994.
Alright, let's try not to overcorrect this time. Just kind of relax, take it easy. We're in a FENIX. FENIX is a very good plane. Pretty sure SOP dictates you divert. That's too much for an Airbus A320.
Runway 28 left, clear to land.
Listen, P2.
Runway 28
We don't
left,
divert
clear
and we
to
don't do
land.
go-arounds here on
Shamrock
Lex
29 Delta.
Lex Streams. If we have to, we break the landing gear. That's just... that's how it works. It's supposed to be better on the ground, though. The ground's a 9-knot cross. Well, it's a 10-knot crosswind, 9-knot headwind.
1,000.
It's dropped down to 36 now, but yeah, the approach is very windy. Thankfully, it's pretty much a headwind right now. It's a slight push to the side, but nothing crazy. Alright, I'm breaking Will's sacred rule. We're turning off glide slope. I don't need another thing to yell at me. I need a timeout, Lex, now. Alright. I'm going all visual at this point. No more looking at the
500.
monitors. The primary flight display, no more. Wow, yeah, now it's kicking us. Holy smokes. Holy smokes.
Air France 69 Hotel,
100 above.
Dublin Tower, continue.
Roger, Air France 69 Hotel Hotel.
Minimum.
Landing. How'd you land this at the ATR?
50, 40, 30. Retard. Retard. Drive.
There we go. We did it. That was a nice landing. 187. I will take that one. Finally. Finally got it. Oh, a relief. Oh, that felt good. That felt damn good. 187. Finally got it. Glide slope. Glide slope.
70 knots.
Alright. Alright, I redeemed myself, I felt today. That was a redeemed landing.
Shamrock 29 Delta, exit next available taxi.
That felt much, much better. That was one of the best landings I've had in a long while.
Shamrock 29 Delta.
in the Phoenix, I feel. Alright, landing lights off, taxi lights are on. Let's make this turn so we can hopefully get Leo on approach.
Runway 28 left, cleared to land. Airframes 1116.
Alright, there's Leo. How'd your midlife Rex? How'd your landing go?
Ground 121.8. Shamrock 29 Delta.
Phew. Get those butter sticks out, man. That was pretty damn good. Get the butter. Like some butter for that roll. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and taxi on down here. This will be the best landing y'all have ever seen. Oh gosh. I feel like Leo is setting us up. He's baiting us. He's gonna plant it nose down. Oh, what the hell? You see this plane here? Look at this plane. What the hell is it doing? Will ban Lex. That was weird. Alright, I see the lights of Leo. Finally behold the glide slope faker. Hey, I just needed to make sure this landing was good. I had to get the voices. I think I was 134 in Cairo. Show off. Show off. Alright, here comes Leo. I can see a dot there. And another dot behind him. Now, he might look a little different, though, coming in for the arrival. It may not look great, because I don't know if Leo has the add-on. I have the MK Studios. Dublin. So Leo may be floating in the air. Like, midlife. Yeah, he looks like he's high right now, so I'm thinking that's because the add-on. Oh, very nice, Leo. Well done. Well done. That's fantastic. Oh, that's not neat. That's not Leo. Sorry. That's another plane. Oh, here's Leo. That was hilarious. All right, here's Leo. I'm giving him the props when there's no props to be given yet. Oh yeah. That's looking good, Leo. Very nice. Very nicely done. That was smooth. That was fantastic. Good job. Good job. Alright, taxi lights are off. We're just going to go ahead and pick a random gate here. We'll take the next one up here. Should have got Beyondatc traffic with, or got Beyondatc with GSX, but that's fine. Well done, Leo. That was very good. Whoa. Is that traffic that spawned? Alright, parking brake is set. GPU chocks. External power. That was, no, that was Leo. That was Leo being Leo. He just had to do it. He just had to do it. Alright, let's go out beyond ATC. And we'll see how we did here. Captain says, use the WinWing joystick for the first time. Big difference compared to the Thrustmaster, but I still need to get used to it. It does take some getting used to, for sure. Definitely does take some getting used to, but it's a really good stick. It's a really, really good side stick. You can tighten it up more with adding damper. Yep, yep. Yeah, very nice. I like that. Actual nice landing, Leo. Oh, that was good. Okay, so let's see what we had for our final flight today. 926. What the hell? That was the best landing, and we got a crappier score. What the hell happened? No beacon lights. Oh, I forgot to turn them on. No, they're on. Beacon lights on. What the hell? For no beacon lights for 324. I guess for departure. I was messing with the GSX thing, and that's kind of what screwed me up. Damn it. Oh well. We'll take the 187 challenging conditions. Everything else is great. Damn. Oh well. We got our nice smooth landing at least. That's all I cared about. It wasn't a hard landing. It was nice and smooth with the challenging conditions. It all worked out just fine. It all worked out just fine. All right. Well, that concludes. Actually, let's look at the awards now, so we can see we have the Lucky Charms awards all completed. So we go on, scroll on down here. All of them have been done, and then other pilots who've done it: King Bob, Irishman, and then me. So all three of us have completed the Lucky Charm Lucky Charm 6 flights, and we did it all over the course of what, 3 days? Because when we started, does it show my flights? No, it doesn't show my flights. I thought it showed. Can I click on it? Oh man, I gotta get my. When was the first one? Here we go. On the 21st. Yeah, 3 days. 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Yeah, pretty good. Cool. All right. Well, everyone, thanks for coming on in. That was a fantastic job. Thank you so much for the tour, Irishman. Very, very cool. The weather was frightful, but challenging and exciting to experience. Finally got a nice landing at the end. See, that's why I'm a stickler. And the award badge on your profile. Yep. That's going to be it for today, folks. Hopefully I got the video up tomorrow. If not, you'll see it Tuesday. And hopefully we'll be streaming on Tuesday for our next flight, which I'm expecting to be Flight Sim 2024 Sim Update 4 day. So we'll see. We'll see you on Discord. Have a great rest of your weekend, and have a great Monday. Take care.